What's going on, folks? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Ducks Gun Chronicles. And today we're going on another duck hunt. Actually recording this after the fact, after the hunt. Because man, it's just some crazy stuff goes on, and I think I need to explain it to you guys, give you some context to go into the hunt with. But man, it's just crazy, raining. Back up into Michigan with Kevin, and we're going out for the last day of Southern Michigan split. It's actually the last day of Northern Indiana split as well. So it was the last day of duck season, last day. You know what? Instead of me just explaining everything, let's just go ahead and start from the beginning. What's going on, folks? We are ready for another duck hunt. Thanks for joining us today. I'm out here up in Michigan again with Kevin.
Good morning, folks.
So we are out here in the duck boat. So hopefully we can knock the skunk off this boat and get on the first ducks. And there's still a lot of work to do with the boat, guys, but this is what we got for starters. But definitely excited. We got a nice little spread. I'll show you guys when it gets brighter. And we got some ducks and geese working in the area. So hopefully we get on some good birds. So stay tuned, it should be a good one. And I'll show you the boat again, show you the spread when it gets a little brighter.
What do you think, Chief? What do you think, buddy?
Good boy. Final approach, maybe? Oh, Chief, go get him! Chief! I think we should just start up. I think so. The drake's pretty lively. Do you think we should just start up and...
I think so. The drake's pretty lively. Boy, Chief.
Just grab him by the collar. Well, come here, buddy. Give. Good boy. Okay. Come on.
You gotta be kidding me.
So it was pretty much at that moment I realized I'd screwed up. So I don't know if you guys could tell from the pulling there, but the recoil spring wasn't fully lining, or wasn't fully getting the rope back in there. But that wasn't the main issue. I thought maybe it was. It died. I wasn't sure. I'm not a big boat guy yet. I'm building up my knowledge and experience real fast with this fixer-upper boat. But yeah. So what happened was, when I pulled Chief through the back of the boat with the duck in his mouth, and the plan was to get him in the front, but he wouldn't go to Kevin. He just went straight to me, and he's not one to listen to anybody but me. So, something that didn't foresee. He should have had his vest down there and all that. But when I pulled him up, he went right across the gas line and pulled it right out of the motor. So we ran good for a little while, didn't realize it, and it popped out. But yeah, so we kept pulling. Kevin even pulled. I pulled forever until I realized that the gas line was actually out of the motor.
Oh, I see it. The freaking gas thing came off of it when Chief came in.
And that was never gonna work. So actually, I made a huge error, and that I didn't actually put the gas line in right after that. I thought I had it hooked up right, and I never did. So we kept pulling, and like I said earlier, gas line, or the pool cable wasn't retracting all the way. So I thought maybe that was it, and I used, and I cut the line, tied it to the top of it, or connected it to the top, put the knot, and pulled it. I knew that was something for if your line broke, you could still have a chance to start your motor. But after one pull of that, I knew that wasn't gonna work.
I've never even owned a boat motor, so I'm not a whole lot of help. It's all right. I guess, yeah.
Because I was getting less rotation than when I actually had it in the motor. So at that point we knew we were up a creek without a motor. So the wind was going against us, the current and this lake system was going against us, and so we freaking rode and rode and rode and rode against the wind. And to put salt in the wound,
no way.
we had birds working to our set. We were sitting there when we got there. We had ducks in our set. But I mean, it was just crazy fiasco to get the boat back, get the decoys, and then we actually called up Kevin number 2 from the Michigan boys. And luckily for us, he wasn't with us that day, and so he could come to another boat launch. We followed the current of the lake and the river that goes through it, and went to another boat launch. He picked us up from that one, or picked me up from that one. I went and got my truck back at the first boat launch and came back. So that was a huge fiasco, and man, tell you what, it was not the way that me and Kevin wanted to end our duck season. I mean, we got the one bird, weren't able to recover the cripple, unfortunately, because the boat died, and then we had birds working all on our set, and we were just done. So we were just done. Man, that's rough. But I mean, this is the boat life. I'm getting experience, I'm learning. But yeah, so even after that, all that, I've got everything repaired on it. I got the boat line in there, new recoil spring, the gas line connected right. I got the lever that was broke that I showed you guys in the last video. Everything should be good to go. And spoilers, we actually used it the next hunt that me and Hunter went on. So, or actually it wasn't the next hunt. The next water hunt we went on, used the boat, and limits. So stay tuned. We got some awesome hunts coming up. Man, there's some awesome videos and hunts in the works. But yeah, like I said, not the way we wanted to end the duck season. But luckily for us, we got a lot of goose season ahead. And I decided I'm going to Kansas with Elliot for one last shot at the ducks. So anyways, guys, stay tuned. Hit that sub button if you haven't. We got tons of content coming your way. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Let's go.